Well, good evening, my friends. Hello. Casey, Laura, Haley, Dawn, Casey, M. Good evening. Welcome. I hope y'all are doing well tonight. Hello. How many of you were in the other live feed? Just kind of give me an idea. I'm just wondering. Sometimes our names are different over here. Sharon, Angel, hello, sweetheart. Good evening, Dragon, Angel, and Wendy. Lori, hello. You were right, Sharon. Good. Welcome back. Haley, Angel, I can't, unless the guide steps out, I can't, and he hasn't stepped out, sweetheart, or she. That's the only way I do spirit guides. But if he ever does, I'll let you know, I promise. Hello, Jade and Jamie, Monique, Loretta and Priscilla. Hello, Lady and Tammy, good evening. Shady, hello. Jesse, Cutler, I have your cup. I have a mini coffee cup reading I'll be doing for Jesse in about 20-30 minutes here. Good evening, Tammy and Melissa, hello. Good, thank you for coming over. Thank you, Dragon Angel. Oh, you're Louisa. How do I pronounce your name, please? I always want to say Louisa, and I know I'm saying it wrong. Louise? Tell me. I'm sorry. Hello, Carla. Hello, Swim A. Hello, Kelly. And Trish, good evening. Oh, you're most welcome, Haley. Hello, Priscilla and Laura. Hello, Holly. And I can't pull it back down. If I missed you, good evening. Hello, Pam and Kathy, Athena, Sherry, and I can't pull it back down, and I know I missed a lot of people here. Jennifer, Teresa, Felicity, Athena. My name is Amber Rose. Watch. Oh, Swim A. Okay, I will try to remember that going down. Good to have you over here. Hello, Anna. Caitlin, good evening. Oh, you're most welcome, Shady. God bless you. I know it's hard. Hello, Mary. Okay, we're letting it build up here just a few more minutes, and I'll start as Spirit comes through. But let me do, if you guys don't mind, I need a couple of minutes just to ear my head, and that's the only way I know to say it. So if you'd like a couple cards pulled, and then I'll tell you, yes, we're going to do Spirit as they come through, because believe me, you don't, by you stop writing it doesn't mean that they're not already here, all right? So I'm going to answer a few cards, 1 through 36, and let's just let my head clear for just a minute. All right, here we go. All right, this is for Laura, Skowronek, number 13. And if I missed you as you came in, welcome, welcome. Okay, 13. 1, 2. Number 13, honey, you have the man on the horseback rider. Now, this means a few different things, but for you, I feel like if this didn't happen this past week, look for it to happen in the next week or two. I feel like you're going to get some unexpected news. Um, it's unexpected. You're going to think of the card. It's not your everyday, you hear about something. This is unexpected news. I want to say that it's going to be good, but I really am not sure. I don't feel like it's bad news, but I can't say you're going to jump for joy, but you'll think of the card when you get it, all right? This is for Laura. Okay, Rose, you're asking about a spirit guide. We all have spirit guides. When we're born, from my understanding, we are assigned with at least one. And through life, as different occasions come up, different circumstances come up, we're given another. Should ours not specialize? And that's literally what it is. We will be assigned, and when I say that, in my heart, I believe it's God, okay? We'll assign another one to help us and guide us. And the best way to connect to them is through meditation. My meditation is before I go to sleep at night or in between sessions, and it's laying down, and I would close my eyes, watch my breathing, and this is when I meditate. And as soon as I have lost all thoughts of everything going on, that's when I ask for help. Hello, Marlu. And that's a good time to ask for their name. I can't channel them. It's only when they pop out that I can help you with this. You're most welcome, Laura. This is for Teresa Stevens, number 23. Oh, Lisa Rogers is here. I want you to please welcome Lisa. She is our anchor in our wrench. Welcome, Lisa, and thank you. I'm only halfway down this. I haven't gotten very far down yet. Please follow whatever she writes. Please notice that she writes in all capitals. We ask that only our wrenches, our anchors, write in capital. This is to get your attention to read whatever they're writing, okay? They do keep us moving smoothly, and Mikey and I depend on them like no tomorrow.
Hello and good evening, everyone.
And this is Michael. You hear on the side, he is my manager and my eldest son. All right, Teresa, number 23. I'm doing cards for a few minutes to clear my head.
Hello, hello.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. All right, you have the family tree. So Teresa, this tells me, all right, for you, you have feel like two things going on there. I do feel like you're going to hear of a birth or a soon-to-be birth announcement. Okay, a baby coming in, or it's a new member in your family, whether it's directly related to you in the home or extended, as in cousins, uncles, aunts, somewhere in there, okay? The second thing I feel is I feel anxiety and stress and anxiety over an argument in the family, whether you're part of this argument or you're stressing over the fact that they're arguing. And this may not be at this moment, but it will be, I would say, within the month, unless you're going through it now. And I suggest that maybe you step in and just give your opinion. It's probably not going to be wanted, but I feel like you will be able to help the situation tremendously. I hope that helps you, dear.
And I hope most of you understand. I'm sorry when we come onto YouTube here lately, I've not been able to sit and read the comments, and it's not that I'm ignoring anyone. It's just we have been getting an abundance of messages lately, and if I don't start now, I'll be doing this until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I
Thank God for
I
our-
hope everybody understands that.
That's why we have our anchors. Thank you so much. All right, Anna, number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Anna, you have the ring. The ring tells me you're going to have a contract or some kind of bond. I feel like you're going to have to sign papers coming up, all right? Some kind of contract or agreement that you cannot ignore, and you just need to do it. I feel like this is something, don't hesitate, it's something you're going to have to do, honey. All right.
Priscilla Brown just made a $2 donation.
Ah, whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Priscilla.
Raise the roof.
Thank you, sweetheart. All right, this is for Lady K. Lee. Number 4. Oh, my. All right, Lady K for congratulations, Mama Bear. Mama Bear is having another baby. 1, 2,
Somebody
3,
else just made
4.
another donation.
Oh, thank
Barbara
you.
Kaylor. Love your soul. You're such a blessing to all of us.
Thank you,
And she
Barbara.
made a $4 donation.
Thank you. Could you write those 2 names down for me? Thank you so much. Woot, 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 woot. Hush, I have to do it. All right. Lady Kaylee, you have the lilies. Now, this kind of describes you as well, that you are a breath of fresh air. The lilies, when I get the lilies, I think of spring. I do think of weddings as well. I know a lot think of more on the death side with lilies, but my family, the women carry lilies in their bouquet. And but I do feel like somebody new's coming into your life that you're going to feel like they're a breath of fresh air, and you're going to form a strong bond. In fact, I feel like you've already met her. I believe it's a female. But your connection hasn't been there. I feel like that connection will, and you'll start connecting. When I say that, you'll know what I'm talking about. I feel like within the next few weeks, and of course it's going to build up. So this may take time before you realize this, but you'll think of me one day with this card. Good luck, sweetheart.
Shady just made a $2 donation and said, "Thank you for everything you do."
Oh, thank you.
Come on,
Thank
you
you,
gotta do it.
Shady. Woot, 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 woot. Shut up, Michael.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Let me pull.
You have to encourage her to raise the roof.
Just
I'm
write
gonna
that
get
down.
slapped.
All right, let me pull 2 more cards. Then I'm going to do a mini coffee cup reading and then see what spirits I can channel for you.
Tammy Hood just made a $5 donation.
Oh, my. Thank you, Tammy. Woot, 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 woot. I love you all. Thank you so much. Shut up. I just did that deliberate there. Thank you. Okay, this is for Mama Bear. Our Mama Bear is expecting another baby times 2, and she wants the card 2. Now, for anybody that doesn't know this, I do offer a ginger coffee bean and crystal toss. I'm just throwing it out there. But you have to be 6 weeks, you know. I know during the 12th week, I believe you get sonogram or whenever, but you have to be at least 6 weeks along. All right, number 2. Cut it in half. 1 and 2. Look at there, you have prosperity coming into the home. I also feel like this is representing extra money that'll start coming into the house. I feel like you'll hear about this, if you haven't already, in the next, I'm sorry, I gotta say within the next 2 months. I feel like it's not gonna be the next 3 to 4 weeks. I think it's gonna extend out. So just, you're here all the time. Just let me know when it comes along. I feel like from the 4th to the 8th week, sometime in that time, next second month out. All right, sweetheart? So congratulations again, my darling. All right, let me see. All right, one more card here. Then I'll do this mini coffee cup. We will do spirit and cards, whatever I'm drawn to afterwards. But I do feel spirit already trying to say, look at me, I'm here. Pay attention. All right, this is for angel number 22. All right, angel. You have the crossroads, honey. Now, this tells me, I don't know so much it's a crossroads to change a path, but I feel like a major decision is coming up that you're going to need to make. All right, I want you to go with your intuition. And you have a good intuition. You go with it on that. I truly feel like it's a decision. And it's just not any kind, you'll know, you'll think of the card when you have a chance to think about it. But it's a big decision you have to make. Go with your intuition, all right, honey? And I feel like it's all good, you know. I'm being serious because I was trying to feel it out, but I feel like it is a decision. So go with your intuition, you have it. All right. Hello to everybody that I've missed. I see Joanne and Barbara. I see several people, Vivian, that I hadn't seen. Welcome, welcome. Let me go ahead. I want to catch this one real quick. And Jess, just be ready because it's an interaction between you and me, all right? When I start reading this cup for you, I haven't forgotten. Number 28. Twenty-six, 27, and 28. All right, you have the sailing ship. Now, Barbara, I feel like this represents some kind of short trip. I don't think it may be planned, but I really don't think it's planned. But I do feel like even if it's just a long weekend, be looking for it. Unless you've planned it, I feel like within the next 2.5, before the summer's out, okay? But it's a long weekend coming up. So let me know and confirm it, sweetheart. I feel like it's smooth sailing, and I do feel like, as far as this can represent a lot of things, but I do feel like it's smooth sailing too through the summer. So just be on a positive note. No matter how things are going, it's going to get easier, or it's going to stay easy. And I do feel like some kind of little trip is coming up, all right? And that's going to go well. Hey Doreen, I see you in here too. Hello, hello, hello everybody. All right, here we go. Do I believe in past lives? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My mom did too. My mom, I can remember having conversations with my mother over that.
Mary Freeland just made a $10 donation.
Oh, Mary, thank you.
Do
Woot, 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 woot. All right. So, what, for anybody that's
Oh,
new
it's
in here,
story time.
yes, for anybody that's new in here, I am getting ready to read a mini coffee cup for Jess Cutler. He won this cup the other night for supporting our live feed, and I will give another one away tonight. I want to thank everybody who comes in, who helps us out by supporting us, and it means the world to us. All right, so if you're new in here, what a mini coffee cup reading is, or a full coffee cup, I do those privately if you're interested. I sip the cup in your behalf, and then in turn, when I'm done, I turn it over and let it drain. And when it's done, I have a beautiful canvas as I love the word Mikey named it canvas, and I love it because it's true. And I will sit there and read this for you. During a mini coffee cup, I pick out 3 or 4 main things that pop out in numbers if I should see them. During a full cup, I read it over, then I read it again, because a lot of times, once I've seen something, it's told to me, I'll see something else in its spot. It's like it's forever changing at times, and other times there's just the main thing. All right. Oh, I haven't looked at your cup yet, but the first thing I see is E.T. I don't know if you resonate with the movie, or you have. Now, you can laugh, okay? Maybe it is initials, but we all right away when you see E.T., you think of the movie, right? And, what does it stand for? Aliens, but anyway, but it's probably initials. So I want you to think about where they fall into line for you. E could be Eric Tucker, something like this. I'm just using, or Emily Tucker. There you go. Phone home. So it's an ET. If you can place who it is, if they're alive, I say call them, check on them. All right? Right away, check on them. There's a reason. If it's somebody that has passed, this tells me that they're around, they come and visit, all right? So keep this in mind. All right. Now, you have a huge question mark, as if you're having to make a decision or one's coming up. And above the question mark is the all-seeing eye, a single eye. That tells me to tell you, whatever this is, you need to follow your intuition on this, Jess. If that decision is right now, you're questioning something, you're having to debate on something, don't debate. Go with your intuition. but it may still be coming in. And if it is, I would say within the next week or two. I hope you're still here. I keep looking to see for comments if that relates, if you can relate with it. But if I understand. You have the number 314. 314. Does that resonate with you? Like, is it, you might have to write it down if you haven't. If you have paper. If you don't, I have it. I'll write it down and you can message me later for it. But 314, could that be a house number or a room number? I don't feel like it's a lucky number to say hold on to it. You do have the number 7, but 314, perfect. Let me see, I'm looking here. Okay, nothing there. All right. Juliana, $2.99. What? Thank you, sweetheart.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. You make mine sound awful now that you're doing it.
Not hardly.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. You also have the number 4, honey. Now, you have spirit that comes around you. There you go. I'm writing it good. You have spirit that comes around you. And this looks like a male figure. Let me put it back in the light here. My light bulb is dimming on me. I believe maybe not so much as before he passed, because I feel like he was losing a lot of his hair, but he wore a flat top. All right, so tight on the sides and flat across the top. So this would be a father, a grandfather, great-grandfather. Believe he had a mustache or something with his lip, his upper lip. So when I say that, I don't know if that's the mustache or maybe he had a, what do they call it, where they have to have the surgery. And I'm saying that with respect. I can't tell. But something about his upper lip, it could be just a mustache. It's funky in the grounds right here. But he comes around you, sweetheart. He watches over you. I don't feel like he was a real tall man. Probably 5'10", 5'11". So again, a grandfather, great-grandfather. And of course that could be on either side of the family. But definitely he wore a crew cut. Yeah, that's what it's called, a crew cut. Flat on the top and short on the sides. But I do feel like as he got old, he was thinning out tremendously. Hello Brenda, I want you to welcome Brenda White.
Hello, Brenda.
She is coming in. She just came from a movie with her granddaughter. But thank you for joining us, Brenda. She is one of my anchors and wrenches. Please welcome her into the live feed and respect what she says. She's here to keep everything running smooth as well.
She holds the fort down.
That's it. Thank you. All right. Now, one other thing, sweetheart, that's really standing out. You've got a lot on your plate. I'm going to tell you, this would have been a good long coffee cup reading, but I'm trying to pick out the main things. It looks like a job opportunity. No matter what you're doing now, this looks like some kind of new job opportunity coming your way. And I'm going to be honest, I feel like you should take it. I do see fish around it, all right? And fish means money. So this may be a very good, now I feel like it is a good opportunity, all right? So really consider it. I feel like if you haven't already heard or thought about it within the next 4 weeks, next 4 weeks. And there's one more thing. I don't know if you ride a bicycle or a motorcycle. You're sitting, so it's not a Segway. It's either you, excuse me, excuse me, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Or somebody very close to you. You're going to fall, okay? Because I actually see you on the bike. So I don't know if it's a motorcycle or a bicycle. If it's not you, it's somebody you know, okay? And then I see it again, falling over, and like sparks. So you're going to hit your head. Or they're going to hit your head. But it's important that it's here for it to come out. So if it's not you, it's somebody you know, all right? So just be looking out. If it's you, be very careful, please, all right? Be very careful. If it's somebody you know, I feel like the reason it's here is because you're going to have to reach out and help them. All right, sweetheart, I hope this gives you a little insight. I wish it was a full cup because you've got a lot going on in there. All right, and I send you my love. Thank you so much for supporting our live feed. And it was a pleasure, sweetheart. Okay. Now, let me just go above here. I gotta scooch down, scooch, and see what I've missed. Make sure everything's good. Mary Ann, $4.99. What? Thank you, sweetheart.
I'm sorry I missed that.
No, you're answering. You're taking
Thank
care of
you
business.
so much.
Thank you, sweetheart. All right, I have to go back up through this just a minute here. Who was that? Chele. If you will look in the description, I have my Facebook link. You can message me on Facebook on that link, and we'll give you a listing, dear. Just give me a minute here. All right, Priscilla Brown. Now I know why I lost my voice, or when I was doing the cup reading, I kept looking up, and my eyes caught Charlie, and that would explain the feeling. Sweetheart, he is at peace, all right? His energy is very strong. So that tells me right now, being you're thinking about him especially, he's around you, all right? So when we're done, feel free to talk to him. Now, I want you to know he crossed over, he saw the light. God's forgiving. And by me seeing the brightness around him, his energy, that tells me he's crossed over. This tells me God forgave him. If it was a mediumship where he's talking to me, he's not talking to me or showing me anything, but the feeling I get, especially with the light, he was not right when he did it. There must have been a major depression, something, all right? And I have to put that in. I can't just let go of that. I want you to know. But he is around, and the glow tells me he's at peace. All right, sweetheart, God bless you. All righty. All right.
We just had another donation, I believe. Who?
Mary Ann did a minute ago,
Yes,
but I was
now
way up.
Julie Rose Hardy made a $3 donation.
Oh, thank you so much. Julie Rose. Woot, 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 woot. Thank you, thank you. Well, Rachel, that's wonderful to hear. Congratulations, sweetheart. Excuse me. See, I can still feel him. All right, now, as that relates to my closest best friend. I'm just seeing that, Jess. Okay, Jessie. Oh, good, then you are. Okay, you are. So, and I'm taking it that your closest best friend that would be on the motorcycle or the bike. Just, maybe just give him a little, little advice to be careful, all right? Please. There's always a reason for it to come up. And if it's ahead of time, that could be why. Just to tell him, you just have a feeling he needs to be extra careful. All right, Tammy Hood. Tammy Hood, honey, I am so sorry. Tammy, I feel like your mom, not only your mom, you as well, are under a lot of stress. And sometimes when we're under a lot of stress, and you may disagree with me now, but I want you to take this to heart and think over it, okay? That a lot of times when we're under a lot of stress, we read people wrong. And what I mean by read, everybody has the ability to feel, especially if they're close, to feel the emotions, to read their expressions, especially our mom. My mom and I could talk through our eyes, okay? But we all have that ability to an extent. And honestly, I feel like maybe you're reading her a little bit wrong. But I do feel like she is under a lot of stress. And so are you. I want you just to take it with a grain of salt, all right? And see if within a month things don't change for you. And I'm saying give you a month. Sometimes, I don't know how many times you've had to change medication too. Sometimes medication affects our, and when I say medication, I'm talking about as I'm not, it doesn't have to be a controlled drug, okay? As, I mean, like penicillin or an antibiotic can actually cause a mood swing, can cause different things. So I just feel like there might be some misinterpretation here as well. Just give yourself a little bit of time, all right, sweetheart? I've got you in my prayers. I know everybody else will as well, all right? God bless you, honey. Stay strong. You're most welcome. All right. Brenda Cribb, and I noticed this earlier, and it was very weak. This time when I come by, I feel like the message is to stay strong. Stay strong in love. I feel love. All right? Just stay strong. I don't know if you're dealing with something right now that's, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're dealing with something right now that you're questioning on how you feel about things, but he says stay strong. That's what I hear. And he loves you, honey. All right. Just a minute, everyone. I feel spirit, and I'm trying to figure out who this goes to. And I'm just going down slow here. I guess I've gone way up. Okay, here we go. I understand, Priscilla. We have you in our prayers, sweetheart. We have you in our prayers. God bless you, honey. Okay, Barbara Kaler. That is I feel your uncle's energy. No, ma'am. No, he's not, he was not reincarnated. But your younger son, he's around your younger son a lot, and he picks up his personality. But he's not reincarnated. In fact, he's with you right now, so when we're done, talk to him. Let him hear you. But your youngest son picks up on his personality. He influences him a lot. He watches over, he's around him a lot. And in turn, he picks up his personality. But he's not reincarnated into your son. All right. Let me see here. Juliana, let me pull a card for you, sweetheart. Dragon Angel. Dragon Angel, your dad, what I feel like, I'm getting a straw. Your dad, something about a major decision you have to make or will be making. All right. Um, before you make that decision, there's somebody older than you, a male figure older than you around you that you need to talk with. And I just get that feeling of guidance. In other words, he wants you to reach out and talk to somebody that's close to you, an older male, for guidance. All right, Juliana, I am going to pull number 20. And 20. All right, now number 8, I had a card pop out, so we're going to use it as an indicator card. Number 20 is the moon and the stars, but the card that popped out is the broom and the whip. Now, what I feel like is the moon and the stars. Let me go with that first, and then I'll go to this. Moon and the stars, it tells me that you have goals that you need to reach for. Some that you have, maybe a goal or two that you put on a back burner, all right? You have good intuition as well. The moon tells me a good intuition. You need to follow your intuition. I feel like you second guess it a lot of times. Don't second guess it. You have a good intuition. Now, to go with the goals, the whip and the broom comes out. I feel like you give, you're here, but you're not here. In other words, you need to work on yourself. You need to give yourself some attention, is what I mean. And it's time to do something for yourself. You need to push aside the other activities, the other work, the other helping out, whatever this is. You're extending yourself in every way except for yourself. It's time to brush away some of that. Learn to say no and work for yourself as far as reach for a goal, sweetheart, okay? Do something. Take time for yourself. But I do feel like it's more than just an afternoon off. I feel like it's something to work towards, a goal that you have, all right? I hope that helps you, dear. All right. Okay, I gotta drop it down here. I went up so high. Okay, Emily, do I do past life regressions? You know, I've never had one done. What I do, I offer an open guided session, and it needs to be 40 minutes to an hour. I prefer an hour, and I sit there and I talk, and between spirit and between my feelings, I tell you of past life that you've had, different things I see that you've done. And if that's, and I'm sure that's what it is, but I'm not sure that's the way others do it. I'm just describing what I do. So yes, I do. Maybe not quite like others. I'm not sure how they do this. You and your son are very cool and good-hearted. You're the only one I watch, and you've really opened my heart and mind to this. Thank you, Priscilla. That is beautiful to hear. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I know there's a few people who think I do nothing but interrupt Mom, but
I wouldn't know what to do without you now.
If they feel that way, they can get over it.
They don't. Nobody here feels that way. All right, now, I have a spirit, and I gotta just go with the flow here. You know, I'll be honest with you. I hope you're in here. I feel like he was looking for the other feed. He's looking for a Jessica, and I don't remember seeing a Jessica. It's very strong. He committed suicide. I see my head has been hurting, so finally I'm giving him my attention, and he shot himself through here. He wants Jessica to know that he's very sorry for the way he left her and her family. Jessica, if you're here, all right, or maybe you come into the live feed, he wants you to know he's so sorry for the way he left, the way you found everything. You will get the insurance, though. And I'm sorry I'm having to say this. I'm telling you what he's telling me. The insurance will eventually come through. But he's sorry. And he was so in debt. He put you so in debt. And he was at his wit's end. And he says, I actually snapped. He says, I snapped. If I wasn't thinking, he said, I really wasn't thinking, I would have never left you and the children. Jessica. Oh, let me see here. Oh. Just a minute. Okay, this really sounds like him. Lauren, is this related to you, honey? His name is Jesse. Oh, all right, maybe he's saying Jesse. Maybe he said his name is Jesse, but he's the whole time, and I keep saying it to bring it out. Did he shoot himself? I get it here. I'm hurt. My whole head is hurting. But he showed me. He shot himself here. Anyway, if this is for you. Jessica Fowler. No, I'm talking to a Jessica, and I have a Jessica here. Yeah. Jessica, he didn't give me a name. He doesn't give me a name. He's talking to Jessica. Is this for you, sweetheart? All right. It's your brother-in-law, so maybe knew you would be in the live feed, Jessica. All right. Talk to he hung himself after no, this is different, okay. Said, name Jeff. Okay. Jessica, listen to me. He's showing me he left his wife found her. He was mentioning Jessica. Sometimes this is not always really clear, but the name is very clear, Jessica. So, and or Jessica, I swear I know he said Jessica. That makes more sense, all right? He left his wife and children. She found him. At least that's what he led me to believe. He said he was sorry for the way she found everything. And that's what he said, everything, but the insurance would come through. And he's already stepped back. And if I don't get it out now, if I keep going, I lose this because I actually am channeled into him. Your nephew found him. Maybe this isn't him then. Or found him. He said the way she found everything. So maybe, I don't know. If you want, tell her if she wants to message me, please feel free to, okay? I will try my best to remember. And I've got to be honest with you, when I channel as much as I do, I don't, even my paid ones, I tell them to write it down. I write down because I don't remember afterwards. I have to cut my tie. And you know, and I'm sorry, I was so into his energy and everything. if this is for you or anybody, as Monica Swell says, suicide is very hard, and if you have dealt with it, or even like unsuccessful survivors, you're still, you, God bless you, and we're sending our love and prayers. And Monica, her mom tried unsuccessful twice, and I hope she's got the help that she needs. I'm sending my love and prayers to you as well. All right. Thank you for the beautiful words. Okay, Chevron. Oh, hung himself. Oh, my condolences, sweetheart. We got you and your family in our prayers. All right. I hate to do this, but my head is pounding me from this last one. I hate to do this, guys, but I've got to close. I'm telling you, I'm hurting all back in through here. I'm going to pull a name. I want to thank you all for being in here. Thank you for all the donations. And again, our donations do go towards our equipment. And we love you guys. Let me pull a name here. Don't leave just yet. Somebody will walk away with a mini coffee cup reading or a money boost. It will be your choice tonight.
Look at how this did. Oh, never mind.
All right, Holly LaRue. Pardon me, Holly LaRue. Congratulations. You won a mini coffee cup reading or your choice of a money boost, 72-hour money boost that I will do here for you.
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up button before you leave this evening. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and turn it to all so you get a notification when we go live. I want to thank you all so much for all the donations. And guys, thank you so very much. We're working towards getting better equipment so that we can provide you all with better quality content. So every bit that we get is so much appreciated. Thank you so very much. And guys, the support that you all show each other is amazing. And thank you guys so much for the support for Mom and I both. It is amazing, and without you guys, we wouldn't be here right now.
No.
We really wouldn't.
I love you so
And if
much.
you're not a part of her group, please, we welcome you to come join the group. Understand it is a testimonial group. We do things on the side here and there for everyone, but we'd love to have you there. Check out the testimonials, and if you have an experience, we'd love to have you share it with everyone.
Thank you. And I want to thank my wrenches, Brenda and Lisa. God bless you.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
We don't know what we'd do without y'all either. Good night, everybody. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow night.